clearly, I think we've seen that you do know what to do with your
hands.
Yeah. You know, you went out there, you fought against Joe Soto, a guy that's, you know, fought for belts and had belts as well as yourself. You had belts as well. I mean, did that excite you coming there knowing that you were fighting maybe not the top caliber in the UFC, but another very, very high-level fighter?
He's an absolute legend of the game. It was an absolute privilege to fight him. He has fought the best of the best. And he's done it on 30 hours notice once. I have got a lot of respect for him. There was a lot of respect going into the fight. You know, I thought before weeks leading up to the fight, I should say something on Twitter just to see what he'll say. I'm not getting in that guy's head, man. The guy took a title fight in 30 hours notice. I'm not getting in his head, like, you know. But it was one of them things that, you know, the people were all about jiu-jitsu. A lot of guys on the internet, I always read a few comments to motivate me. A guy said, oh, Joe Soto by sub, easy. But like, a lot of people, he competes a lot in grappling. I don't. But people think I don't grapple then. I grapple every day of my life. I do it sometimes 3 times a day. You know, just because I don't show it or in a grappling tournament doesn't mean I don't do it. And I grapple with the best guys in the world. My teammate, my main teammate, Ashley Williams, is an EBI veteran himself, and he has fought the best of the best, you know. That move I've tried on him about 1,000 times and haven't pulled it off. Just tonight it was lucky and I got it, you know.
Yeah, you got to think that once it started happening, did you kind of think like, I can't believe this is happening? I can't believe I'm going to actually pull this off.
Yeah, it was exactly like that. You know, I had his toes, and I remember a few weeks ago, me and Ashley were going over the position, and the mistake I was doing to get into detail was going over the foot and trying to pull the foot down instead of pulling the toes down. And that's all I could remember through the whole transition was pull the toes down, pull the toes down, pull the toes. And I just pulled until I seen a tap. It was one of the things where I was thinking, is it actually on? Because he held on for so long, he was tough, he was durable. But then I felt the tap, and I was ecstatic.
DC kind of told us a little bit on the air, but how painful is a move like that once you get that locked in?
Oh no, it'll like I said, it'll pop the knee. You know, it's I've had it done loads of times. I've been injured a few times from it as well for not tapping quick enough. It's one of them things where you'll feel pain, and it'll just go, and it's a horrific little injury to have. And like I said, I'm lucky enough to train with the best team in the world. You know what I mean? And for all these fighters that think they need to travel anywhere, they don't. I was born and raised in Swansea, and I train in Swansea. And I'm competing with the best guys in the world and beating them, you know. So, like I said, shout out to my team. They've been absolutely fantastic. Been with me since day one, and got a lot of respect for them. Thank you.
How much did it mean to you to get that first finish of your UFC career? You had a few decisions before this.
I wasn't expecting it. To be honest, I'm known for being sort of a decision fighter, but every guy I seem to face that I think is a step up, I perform. Back in the old Titan FC days, when I fought for the Titan FC world title, I fought a guy called Wyle Watson, who was the next UFC vet, first UFC vet I fought, and I finished him. And tonight it was the same. I felt like Morales and Quack, the first 2 UFC fights, were good opponents, up and comers. But Joe has been there and done it, and to get obviously to get the finish over him was amazing. What can I say? You know, it's a very, like I said, it's a great time for me. I'm happy.
As you continue here at 15-0, how much confidence does that give you as building yourself in the division and making a name for yourself here in the UFC?
I have absolutely no problem with the record. People think it's like a mental block. It doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? I'm not afraid to lose. I'm at that level now when I'm fighting the best guys. No, I'm not afraid to lose, but I want to fight the best guys out there. You know, and the next step for me, I think, is the top 15 in the world. Surely it is. You know what I mean? I wanted to get in that top 15 mark. Nobody in my country has ever been near this spot before, and I'm the guy that's leading the way. And I'm going to continue to do this until I get that gold belt. You know, respect to every single one of them 15 guys in that top 15. But I'm coming for that belt. I've got one job here, and if I wasn't going for that belt, I wouldn't be here now. I wouldn't be wasting my time doing this. You know, like I said, very thankful. Fight capital of the world, my first fight in Vegas, an absolute honour. You know, I've caught with some great Welsh fighters, Nathan Cleverly, Joe Calzaghe, and now Brett Johns from Swansea.
Is there anybody in particular in your mind in that top 15?
Not really. I'll have to look at the top 15. I know there's a couple of good little wrestlers. Cody Stammen's another good wrestler in that game, and that'd be a decent fight. You know what I mean? I got respect for. I saw his fight against Tom Duquesnoy. He was a guy that I'd had my eye on, but Cody beat him. So maybe that fight, you know, we'll see. You know, it's respect to them and the rest of the division. I'm not a guy who's going to open his mouth, but I can put on some good fights. So there we go.
As your first time in Vegas, what do you have in mind as a celebration?
I think we all know. If I don't wake up with Mike Tyson's tiger in my bedroom, I'm going to be disappointed tomorrow morning.
Were you in the back watching any of these other fights? I mean, it's like submission after submission. It's almost, did that sort of push it to you that you were like, I got to come up with something even better? I mean, What was it like in the back watching everything that's happening this evening?
I've seen some of the subs, and I thought they were really good subs. So, like I said, I didn't see a calf slicer there, though. So I want Uncle Dana to be phoning me up tomorrow morning with a nice little surprise for me. Nice 50G check in the post.
I know a lot of times, especially with even when you're speaking of the top 15, I know there's guys ahead of you that have currently one loss, and I think with what you've done today could probably propel you in that top 15, but also a lot of guys, it's that support group, that country that's behind them. How much of that do you think is going to help push you forward? You
don't understand, man, how it feels for me to be a Welshman. I'm so proud of where I come from. I'm a born and bred Welsh fighter. I speak the language. Nobody's like me back home, and not only that, as well as other sports. I go on travelling with other sports to support my team. You know what I mean? I'm a very proud Welshman. And without this Welsh support, I won't be here, man. You know what I mean? They pushed me a long way. And like I said, there's hope now we can bring, next time we come to Vegas, we'll be bringing waves of us. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. God bless. Thank you.